Right then, welcome back to Narnia Prince Caspian. Now, on my last recording, we did do a fair bit on my last recording, and we've got some more today. So, in this game, once again, that if you've never played it before, you get to have plenty more characters in the game for you to use instead of just using Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy on the Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe game that you can play. So, in this game with Prince Caspian, you've got some keys for you to collect in the game, including treasure chests. And that's what the keys are for. The keys are for the treasure chests. And of course, with the chests, you're going to have to find a correct number of keys for you to use on them. Which means if it says 5, it's going to take 5 keys off you. And so and so. And, of course, you'll have several other levels in the game as well. Right, also with the treasure chests, when you open a chest, it will say a special thing which will say bonus unlocked. Now, speaking of which, when you've opened it, it will go into bonus CONCEPT art, or it will go in bonus levels, and it will either go in here, which will be bonus footage. That's where they'll go. But also with the levels, like this one that I did do last time, you'll be able to find some certain things to do that will also say bonus unlocked as well. So there's certain things that you have to find before you can get it to say bonus unlocked, which once again it will go into the top 3 windows, that is these ones just here, but not this one, because it has a video clip for you to see and watch them all, which is basically in each of these windows, these special windows, and there are 6 of those, which will have some movie clips for you to watch before you can actually do the levels as well. Also, speaking of which, you will be seeing the same one before I ended the video last time, so you'll be lucky to see it again, especially if you haven't watched all of my recordings so far in this game, as well as get the idea of how the game works. So, this level is Runs of Carapavel. I'm pretty sure that's what RUINS is supposed to be. And that has also got 17 chests for you to open up. So each one of these windows, especially these ones, they'll have a certain number of chests. Like this one that will say Carapavel, that will say 13. But we've only done 6 of those so far. And of course, 10 so far out of the 17 that's in this one here. So once again, what we're going to do, we're going to start over here to remind you what was going on before we do the next window on the right that is the same shape as this. So you've got Edmund right there, and of course, you have got Peter. And you've got Susan. And also, you do have Lucy right there. And also you'll have this guy here as well. So, you got this guy with a dagger and a hook. Evan will have a torch and a sword. And also Peter will also have a sword and a hook as well. And a shield as well. And Susan will have a bow. And of course, finally, last of all, you'll have Lucy with a dagger as well. So those are the characters that will have their little bit. So we have left you on my last recording. Would have been by this level, which will say find a safe path through the woods. And of course, if you ever have trouble finding some of the treasure chests, you can always walk all the way into certain areas if you remember roughly where all the places are. Like this one here, for example, that will say 1 out of 3 chests that you opened up from find the grapple hook. So you can redo those levels again, just in case if you missed any chests or whatever. So further ado, what we're going to do is going to redo this level, just to remind you what was done last time, if you haven't watched my last recording before I ended it.
Wait, that was a bear. We'd best be careful from now on. Your Majesty, you and I should go in and scout a path around these beasts.
So, this is what we did before I ended in the video. So, further ado, right, we have got on the right hand side of the corner there is a square, which is a map for you to know where you can go. As well as with a chest, it will have a gold thing on it. As well as, of course, if you have trouble finding something that someone can pick up, then make sure you see a silver shape for you to say that's an object that you can pick up. And also on the right hand side, right beside that map there is 12 keys that I have got so far. As well as on the left hand side of the screen there's a character, whoever you use. And also with your health of your character will start red, and it will change into silver, and then eventually it'll turn into gold. And we've only got 2 of those so far. Right, so also on the line of the Witch and Wardrobe, Lucy used to go in small spaces, didn't she? Can you remember that? Oh yes, if not, then that's okay. Right, so yeah, she can't do it in this game no more. So you're going to have to find someone smaller, like this guy. Right, so further ado, what you want to do in this bit, tap a circle once and slap a X several other times and just keep doing it until you'll find a thing that will break. And over here, you'll find a bed. Yeah, he got trapped last time, didn't he? So what we're going to have to do is find several load of those in there. Right, also if you want to change characters, what you got to do, especially if you're on your own, stand beside one and press triangle, unless it's on a Xbox that you're playing it on, or even on a Nintendo Wii as well. Right, so also you'll have some keys to pick up as well. All you got to do is just walk towards it, and then you'll be all ticky boo. Right, so you'll find a hole here, web, you will find a rock for this guy to push over. So feel free to do that. And you'll find another. So do the same thing. Just like the other one. Press circle once and slap the X several other times before it tips over. Right, so now what you can do is go through this hole again to get back down. Right, also don't forget that you will have to use Peter to pick up the rock, because the little guy can't pick one up. Now you wonder, what the fuck are these things for? Well, you're about to find out, because you have to push the circle button for Peter to lift it up. And what you have to do is take it all the way over here and push circle once again. Right, also you'll find another one of those over here. So what you can do, you can either just pick this one up first and plop it into the first hole when this circle pops up, or you could just leave that on there and just get the little guy to push these two over and just go all the way to there, from here to over there 2 times. So it saves you from walking all the way back and forwards, backwards and forwards. And the only reason why I've done it this way is just to remind you that it doesn't matter whichever way you do it, it'll work either way. So as long as you know exactly where they are, then you'll be fine. Right, also there's going to be 2 holes here. So also you'll find that rock and that rock over there, and the one I just picked up before I picked up the second one. And then you can do it that way. And then you have 2 holes which will allow one of those rocks to go there, and another one where I've just picked this one up, and you can just place it over it. And yeah, you'll find the birds just go say, hang on. Ah, I smell dinner. I smell dinner. Right, so what you want to do is make him smack into that thing, which will allow him to do that. Right, also what you can do is get him to move into where you want to be, like over here for example. And also what you want to do, listen to him and then run out the fucking way before he rams into you. Right, over here you'll find some keys in here, and also these little pieces. When you pick up several load of them, your health bar will allow one of the shapes of your health to change into a different colour. So you've got that option. Oh. But also what you want to do is get him to run straight over there, where I've got him to hit over there somewhere, and then you'll get him trapped in, so you can do that. So there's that for you. Right, also you'll find 2 chests around here somewhere. Right, also one that I have done so far, well, I've done both of them in this level, which would be over here. There'll be 1 chest there. And also have a number on it for how many keys it wants you to take. Right, also what you can do, if you do get the bear trapped before you get that on to knock this bit over where you can get across, what you can do is go into this little area and wake him up if you want. And then what you can do, like I said, you can get him to be woken up. And then what you can do is do roughly the same thing, which will be get him to wake up and whack himself into the tree trunk so you can actually get in here. Okay, so it doesn't matter whichever way you do it, but as long as you just about hear him say he's on his way, move it the fucking way. Like if I stay here for a minute as he's walking towards me, move to the right or left, whichever way, and then he'll avoid you. So don't worry about that. Okay, so as long as you be careful, then you'll be all tickety-boo. So that's why there's another one there, just to give you a chance of getting your keys or whatever you're missing. Right, also you'll find another bear over it and some rocks as well. Right, what you want to do, same thing again, you want to get Peter involved and press circle once, and you can press X to throw these things out the way as well. And the reason why you want to wake him up is because you'll find, small tree trunks in the bloody way. So once again, get him to go where you want to be. Move it the fucking way, just on the right or the left side. Doesn't matter whichever way you do it. Just get him to walk out the way. Once again, you'll find another two here. Right, now with this bit, you can't trap him in. So what you're going to have to do is just get him to break some things so you can get a key, or play more keys if you want.
This'll never hold your weight. We'll have to find another way.
Right, so basically what he means is that you're going to have to get the hook. Whichever character you use, because they've both got one. Right, so the way you want to do that, and how to use it, because both characters have it. So what you want to do is get this bear to fucking move out the way. And once he fucks off, go over it, hold L1, press X and turn L3 clockwise. And just keep turning it, and then you'll be up. So you can get across, because as he said, it can't take your weight, we'll have to find another way. So yeah, but you'll be able to do that as well. Okay. Right, so once this guy's popped himself up, what you can do, you'll find another hole right over here for another key and 2 boxes to smash if you want to try and get some little bits to change your health into a different colour, as well as it will just get you to have your health go back up. But also there's another way we can do with your blade, press square, and you'll find one of these little colour things here that will top your health bar back up to your nice colour of the size that you do have. So keep in mind about that. Right, now what you want to do is the same thing with your hook. And why? Is because you can find another key for you to take, including another bear. Yeah, so what you want to do, you want to wake him up, and then what you want to do is just get across the log, and then what you want to do is come down And yeah, he's too heavy. So he's going to break the tree trunk. So once again, what you want to do, and the reason why you want to wake him up, yeah, because there's another fucking tree trunk in the bloody way. So further ado, get him to smack into it. And then you'll find, yeah, another trap. Just to stop him getting you. But basically you get Susan, Edmund and Lucy nice and safe. Through the woods. Right, so once again, you'll find a chest over here, which will be your second one. That's the only two that you'll have to get hold of before you have the two that you're just going to need. Right, so once again, what you want to do is sling these logs out of the way so you can get across. Right, you'll find a bear here that's going to fall asleep. But also, yeah, there's a fucking adder. Right, also this bear will try and wake his mate up. So just try not to get into nudge into him, because otherwise he will. Right, so once again, what we want to do is get him to go over it, where you can get him trapped. So you'll be nice and safe over there. So once again, right, you're thinking, what on earth do we do now? If you figured it out already, well done you. Yeah, we're going to have to wake him up. If his mate hasn't already woken him up. So further ado, once again, you'll find another log over here. So you can get him to whack into that if he breaks it. But also what you can do is go up this little thing here, where you find some more keys if you really want them. Okay, you can grab those if you wish. So there's that option for you, if you really want it. So further ado, once you've done that, get him to smack into the other tree trunk, which will be over here, where you find another net, where he will be trapped instead.
Do you think it's a bear? It's all right, Susan. I haven't gone wild just yet.
So yeah, these are the bits that you saw last time. And Lucy, what do you think you're doing? She was going to do it, wasn't she?
Sure, there are any number of lions in this wood.
I think I know Aslan when I see him.
Look, I'm not about to jump off a cliff after someone who doesn't exist.
The last time I didn't believe Lucy, I ended up looking pretty stupid.
Why wouldn't I have seen him?
Maybe you weren't looking.
I'm sorry, Lou.
Yes, Pierre, why didn't you look? Oh dear.
least you know some of you can handle a blade, because we're going to need every sword we can get.
Well then, you will probably be wanting yours back.
Well, that'd be quite handy, wouldn't it? Right, so that's the last bit you saw before I ended the video last time. So, you'll be getting some more of what comes next, especially if you've never ever seen the game before or never played it before. Right, so, now what we're going to do is come out of it and show you what is next in the game if you've never played it before, which will be in this window right here, which is Maras's castle, with, of course, INVILTRATION, whatever it spells to be exactly. And also it has got 16 chests for you to find. 16 of them. So they can be bloody anywhere. So, further ado. And also you got Evan, Peter, and Susan, and unfortunately you haven't got Lucy, I'm afraid. She's gone. She's going to leave us. But you'll also have Prince Caspian to use instead. How about that? Also, you've got this little guy as well. Don't forget, if you never played it before. But yeah, you'll have those instead in this level. But also, Prince Caspian will have a specific thing, which would involve a good, nice bow for you to use, and a sword as well. And also he's got something else there as well, whatever it was, and whatever exactly it was. Yeah, here we go.
Raz's men are coming. That means those same men aren't protecting his castle.
You want to take Miras's castle?
Why don't we just wait here?
Wait for what? We're outnumbered and out-equipped. Our only hope is to strike them before they strike us.
But that's crazy. No one has ever taken that castle.
There's always a first time.
If I get your troops in, can you handle the guards?
Or die trying, my liege.
And Prince Caspian definitely took the cards, didn't he? Naughty. Right then.
Cornelius's rooms.
That's where we've got to get to.
Cannot go that way or we risk alerting the guards.
Right. So what he's all about, what he's on about, is you can't alert the guards in this game. Well, in this part of the level. But don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. Okay, anyway. Right, so first of all, what you want to do is find yourself to work your way over there. Right, so once again, you'll have to find a lovely item, which is a handle, lever. And what you want to do is stand by here and press circle just once. Right, so once you've done that bit, what you want to do is find something else. Which will be over here. Which will be a cog. Or a gib. So what you want to do is take that and place it over here. Right, so next what you want to do is go to this lever, handle, push circle, and just turn L3 clockwise, and just keep turning it all the way around and around and around, which will allow you to have some lovely steps for you to have. Right, so when you get to here, what you don't want to do, so what you don't want to do is go down there. You don't want to go down there. And why?
Stop. We cannot go on without first dealing with the sentries.
Yeah, so we're going to have to take over the first sentries, which is part of Maras's army that's in the place. Right, so first of all, what you want to do, press circle once and slap it X several times with this handle, which will bring that thing down, and that will be over here. Right, also what you want to do is find some things in here. Right, so you'll find 4 of these pieces. So what you want to do, press circle once when you found the first piece. And then you wonder, what the fuck do we do with it? Well, what you want to do is find the right piece and place it into one of these 4 holes. Which I haven't picked the right one clearly, but that's alright with me. Right, so the one you want for that one must be all to do with this one here. And it says fuck you. No, it's not going in there, so it must be in there. But also it could be just you've got to be in the right angle. This all depends on that. Right, also you'll find a chest over here, which will take 2 keys off you if you want to open that. But we're going to leave that for now. Right, also you'll find another piece, which is this piece here, and that will go in here. But obviously I'm fucking thinking of the wrong shape or something, but I'm okay with that. Right, so basically the piece will go in here. So there's 2. Right, now once you put the 2 pieces in, there'll be some of these tamarines. Here's what they are. Right, also you find another piece. And also the tamarines will start to stop you. So what you're going to need to do is just get them to stop doing things so you can concentrate in bits and pieces. Right, so the piece I've just picked up will go in here. And then finally, you got to put the other piece into the other hole, in the other square. Right, also you can go either way, because you can find some steps down this way, and also you find some more steps over here. Okay, right, so what we want to do now is place the final piece in. Right, so once you've done that, what you want to do, alright, okay, the AI will allow the characters to move individually, wherever they want to go. Right, so if you get all the characters to stand on these 4 pressure plates, they'll open that gate. So as I was going to say, before you do that, get the gate open, what you want to do is go all the way back up the stairs and go back this way, and you'll find out in a minute. So once you've placed all those things in that place, what you want to do is go and get Susan or Prince Caspian with their bow, and basically with the bow you can just press the X, or you can hold L1 and press the X button. Okay, right, so now what you want to do is go down these steps here. Now there's a specific reason why I have left the piece of the gate that was open, is because you're going to need,
Can't forget about this time. Could be handy.
yeah, this little guy to go through a hole. So you'll find a little hole over here for a little guy to walk into it. So yeah, that's what you want to do. Right, next of all, what you want to do is go to this pressure plate, which will open up a gate for these big guys
Big enough for me to fit through.
to get over here instead. That's the way you can do it. Right, so now what you want to do first is press this circle where you find a lever or handle. And what you want to do is turn your L3 clockwise, turn some pieces around, and then once you've done that, what you want to do is go all the way over to this lever and just press circle once and just wait. And once you've done that, what will happen is allow you to use the handle again, and it will rotate another piece of a circle piece to go around into another position, which will move all the pieces just like a puzzle when you're making puzzle pieces of a certain puzzle. Like if it was your special singer or your favourite car or anything like that, then just do that. And once you've done it 4 times, what will happen it will do something for you. Which will open up a gate, which will now allow you to get in here, where you'll find a chest for you to use your keys, and it's going to take 3 keys off you. So that is why you want to go over to this area first before you go to the gate that would have been opened up with all of the special pieces that you'll have to place into the thing. But also you'll find a lever here as well, so press circle once and slap X several times. For it to now open up the door, which will allow you to know that you've got to get to there now. So once again, what you want to do now is go straight all the way up these steps, and you can get down here. Also, you'll find a chest here that is going to take five keys off you. If you got plenty of them. And what you'll say, also bonus unlocked. So there you go, you got to do all of these kind of things. And also you'll find a key and a few pieces for you to have your health to be squeezed into another different colour. Right, also what you want to do is find your string and use whichever character to climb all the way up where you'll find another chest which will take 3 keys, so feel free to do that. So there you go, there's another chest for you if you want it. Also with some of these chests, I'm going to probably leave a couple
There's a way through there, I'm certain.
before I do any re-backtracking, some bits and pieces, as well as show you what the treasure chests of the bonus things are going to be. Right, so first of all, what you want to do now, you can choose to go all the way back the way I'm going, which will be here. Web. You can have Edmund and this little guy having a little ride with his eagles, taking them all the way over all the way around here. Right, so what you want to do with these guys is deal with the tamarines. Now the reason why I've done it this way is because it's roughly just like the film. How the film goes exactly. Right, so further, what you want to do is choose to spend 10 keys on this chest if you want to open it. So once again, if you do, press circle once and slap it X several times until the chest opens up and it says bonus unlocked. So there you go. Right, so now what you want to do is, if you want to get some more keys or some bits for your health to squeeze into a black shape that you haven't quite got your health all the way back up, or if you just want your colour to change, which is what it'll do eventually. Right, so now as you've got Peter gone and you've just got this guy and Edmund, yeah, you're going to have to use little guy's hook. So further ado, what you want to do is press L1, push X and push L3 clockwise and just keep turning it for the string and the hook to be dangled on each one of these corners of these things. Right, what you want to do is go up a few inches and wait for the eagles to bugger off. to deal with a tamarin. Because if you get there first before the eagles turn up, the tamarin's going to spot you. Right, so L1, press X and push L3 clockwise. Once again, same thing on each one of these. And now once again, with the tamarins, there'll be one on each one of these. Once again, what we want to do is move up a little bit, wait until the eagles bugger off. And just kill these tamarins with the S squared. And then you find a checkpoint. Right, so once you've done that bit with the checkpoint, get back on each one of these eagles, whichever character you use, and fly all the way over here. Right, so now what you want to do, don't worry about the tamarins just yet, because what you want to do is go over here and stop these tamarins from ringing these bells. And what will happen? There are a lot more. So what you want to do is stop them from reaching towards those bells. Okay, so you'll stop them from getting there first. Because at the top there, in the middle there, that just vanished, which was a bell to say, be aware that the tamarins are be all around you and make you do it again. Right, so further, what you want to do, L1, press X once and push L3 clockwise, where you can get your hook. So you can climb all the way up here, where you can find a key and another and another and another, where you find also another chest that's going to take 5 keys if you want to spend 5 keys. So feel free to do that if you want. Also, you find another chest that's going to take another 5. But also I haven't got enough keys. Right, also with these levels, as long as you remember where the things are, then you can just redo these levels again. And then you'll be all good to do exactly what you want to do. Have we got another key here? It's not looking good. So yeah, once you've done that, you'll be all good. Right, so once you've done that, it doesn't matter if Edmund or whoever you use that hasn't quite got to the eagle just yet, they'll get there automatically. Right, so now what you want to do is go all the way around over to here and press circle once. Right, so now what you want to do, yeah, stop the tamarins again. Just stop and ringing the bell. Well, there's 2 of them for you to deal with. So there's one bell over here, and the other bell will be over here. So as long as you know which tamarins roughly where, before they get to the bell. So like I say, as long as you know where they are, and you can get there before they say, ah ha ha ha, I'm going to get to the bell, you're not. I don't think so. So yeah, as long as you do that, then you'll be fine. Alright, now I've got 5 keys. It's a bit too late to open that chest now anyway. Okay, so what you want to do is stick to this guy for a little bit, because there's something else you got to do. Right, so what you want to do is go over here. Next, where you find some more tamarins. Right, so what you want to do is go up here and walk all the way over to sleeve up. Press circle once and slap the X several times. And then you'll find a gate that will be opened up where you can go all the way around it, where you'll find a bell. That's where it is, and that's the only one bell that you'll stop these tamarins from getting there. But also some of these tamarins will get to the gate and they're going to sneak their way, try and get towards it. As this guy's still standing it, he's going to try and get there before me. Yeah, so what you want to do is just make sure you can see where the tamarins are before it's too late to kill them. Right, so we've got 6 keys now. There's another one there. Better grab that. So once again, if you think you've not quite got enough, you can redo the levels and just keep collecting them. Or either you can just find them and hopefully you got enough to collect the keys and open the chests. Right, so back to this guy again that I'm using. You still want to stay with him for now, because what you want to do is press circle. And the reason why you want to use him, yeah, there's no bell apart from it's up there. So what you want to do, push L1, press X and turn L3 clockwise, and then you can use Edmund or the little guy to go up and get to the bell. And there's only 3 tamarins up it, and the other ones at the bottom will not be able to climb, so don't worry about that. Yeah, killing Edmund is not a good answer, is it? Okay, so further ado, what you want to do is finish these tamarins off. And then once you do, no checkpoint will turn up. Right, next then, what you want to do is go over here now and press circle once to get down. And then once again. You gotta stop that bell from ringing. And you'll find this guy this time. And you get to fucking stop him. Right, so what you want to do is get him to go over here and ram into it. When he does that sound, when he does that, you'll knock the bell over. But also when he does that sound, keep an eye on where he is and try and get him towards where you want him to go. And get yourself away. And those two are trapped. Yeah. Right, so now you just got Edmund and the little guy gone. And you've only got Prince Caspian, Susan and Peter left. Okay, so further ado. What we want to do now is go over here. Now, the reason why you want to keep the little guy is because, yeah, you cannot get through here. Okay, so just remember that if you never played it before. Also, as I've lost the key already, well, a fair few, I'll pick that one up. So you can always go back and forward to the same place where you found all the keys beforehand. That's all up to you.
Susan! Susan! We'll meet you on the way out.
Right. Okay, so you have some more tamarines in your blue wipe. And of course Susan's left us. How rude. Anyway, so now you just have Peter and Prince Caspian. Okay, so once again you find a set of keys. And once again, you'll find another lever. That is going to be placed downwards. And you're going to have to push it around clockwise. And all you got to do is just keep turning L3 around and around clockwise. And just keep doing it until a lovely bridge will be revealed for you to get across. And as Susan's left us and hasn't got a bow, you got Prince Caspian to use one instead. And you're going to need it for this bit. And once you've hit that target, the gate will come down. But also, yeah, they're going to ring the bell. So stop them from ringing it. And you'll find a bell. But there'll be two. So one will be over it. And the other will be all the way down over here. Right, also with the belt, the best idea is to wait until it goes all the way back up in the picture of the belt, in the top of the middle of the screen there. So the only reason why you want to wait, yeah, you got more to deal with. Right, so you'll find another lever. And what you want to do is take it up the stairs. And place it over here. And once you've done that, yeah, you're going to find another piece, which will be a handle. And that will be over here. So once you've picked it up, take it all the way up the stairs, whichever one of the stairs you want. Press circle over here. Press circle again. Slap it X several times. Before you can now use this thing. So once again, press circle and turn L3 clockwise. And just keep turning it before you can have a gate open. How about that? Right, also you'll find, yeah, some more tamarines. And yeah, they're going to ring the bell again. Right, also the bell will be rang. So what you want to do is go down it to find it. And so what you want to do, kick the shit out of these tamarines, stop and ringing it. Right, so if you don't want to use the bow on Prince Caspian, then press the square. But if you don't want to use the sword, you want to use the bow, then feel free to just press X. And then you'll be all good. Right, also you'll find a chest over here, which have 2 keys to be spent. Right, also before you get to these before you get to that chest, you'll have to use your bow to hit a thing to open up a gate for you to get into it. Don't see how I managed to hit that in the first place, but oh well. Okay, right, what you want to do is get Prince Caspian or P up to stand on one of these. And wait for the other person to stand on it. Or you just walk towards both of those and stand on it yourself. Right, so once again, the bow to hit a thing, which will allow you to have a piece of a thing for you to pick up, which is a gear. Right, what you want to do is either choose the right or the left to move all the way and around. To get to over here. Oh, so I have pushed the circle a bit too quickly. Right, so once again, once you place that in there, use your bow to hit a thing, which will allow open up a gate for you to find the final piece. Also, I picked up the wrong flicking piece. And again. Which will be your handle. Also, I seem to go round and around in a circle, but like I say, it doesn't matter which way you go, it'll work both ways. Right, so once you press circle again, and turn L3 clockwise, where you'll find a lift, where it'll take you to a lever. So circle once, X several times, we'll just keep doing it. And when it goes up, this will happen. Where you're going to have to use your bow again. Now once you've hit it 2 times, yeah, you're going to need Prince Caspian to be switched with Pete instead. Right, so once again, push L1, press X, and of course turn L3 clockwise for you to get your hook to hang itself against the wooden beam or whatever it is. And slap the X several times before you can find a nice little door here to get across. Where you find another bell ringing, which will be over here. And next of all, you'll find a couple of tamarines around here somewhere. But what you want to do, stand on one of these, wait. You have a character to stand on it, which will allow you to walk straight through here. And that bit will be all done. And then once you've done all that, what you can do now is go all the way down here now.
We don't have time. The others were alone to get the gate open. You wouldn't even be here without them. And neither would I.
Right, so now once you've done that, you're in this area. Now, what do you think, or shall we say, what do you do in here now? Right, well, first of all, what you want to do is go over here, where you'll find this lovely thing. And you're thinking, what on earth do we do now? Right, well, what you want to do first is you can choose to go over here.
Shh. Someone's on the other side of this door. Oh, please. No. Trapped. How are we going to get past without raising the alarm? Hold on. Cornelius once told me of a secret passage to his room somewhere in the planetarium.
And that's all to do with that thing. So you wonder, what on earth do we do? Right, well, first of all, what you want to do is to hold L1 and press X. Where you'll be able to find something for you to pick up, which is not this piece. So I'm going to press X and say screw that. And it'll be over here. So what we want to do is go over here and press circle to place a handle or lever, shall we say, and push L3 clockwise, where you'll find a little piece that will be hiding on top of this little thing over here. And you'll find one of these little balls. And yeah, you have to place them into each one of these little things that goes onto these handles. So now you want how many? Well, you have to find 3. Right, so the other 2 remaining ones will be in this little puzzle thing. Right, so what you want to do, start on this one, where you see a little piece like this, and you'll find these balls that will slowly make their way out of this little puzzle thing. So what you want to do is stand this downwards to make the red one and the green one to roll. What you got to do is stay on it for a few seconds. So these balls will just roll themselves. Right, so then what you want to do is go to the right so they can roll just a few inches. Go down so you can let one ball out. Also what you can do is let these other characters move onto the pieces as well. So each one of these balls will just make their way out over to here. Right, so you'll find the red one, which will make its way through this room, and it will go on top of this one, then back again. Right, also what you're going to have to do is do a fair bit of backs and forwards, I'm afraid. Right, and then of course your final one, which will be your green one. Which will make its way in and on to here. Which will now get this thing to turn, which will open the door to let us through. So now you can go into here now. Right, so now what you want to do is go all the way over to here. Now you're thinking, what do we do here? Well, once again, it's another puzzle for you to do. And you're going to have to find 3 of the same piece that's in that thing. So once again, what you want to do is go back where you just come from and go back through this little bit and go through all the way over to here, where you'll find your little piece, but that's a box thing, so I'm going to sling that out of the way. And the little piece that you're looking for is your first one. It'll be over here, so feel free to take that all the way over to there. And so, what you got to do is just take it all the way over to here and press circle so you can place it in. So there's that piece. Right, if I were you, don't go over here, where you'll find these big dudes.
Those 2 brutes look dangerous.
Dangerous indeed. So yeah, you don't want to go there. See where now you're thinking, what on earth do I fucking do with them? Well, you're about to find out sooner or later. Right. Also, what you don't want to do is go over there either, because you'll find these dudes and all. Yeah, so you have to find another way. Somehow. Right, so you're thinking, what on earth do I fucking do now? Right, well, first of all, you can get one of these characters to smack into this thing. break it to get in. You'll find a chest here. They'll take 3 keys off you. But you can open it if you want. Then, what you can do is go over here, where you'll find another piece of the thing that goes into that little hole. So feel free to take that with you all the way. Over here. So press circle and place it in. So once you've done that, you're thinking, where's the other fucking piece? Well, where it is exactly where you just come from. So back travelling again. And where it is, it will be tucked behind here. But also have a chest here for you to take 4 keys. Or if you want to take it. Also, I don't want that, so I say screw that. I'm going to take that with me and sneak it across the floor. Right, so further ado. If you don't want to open the chest just yet, just wait until they've let go. Right, so the final piece will be over here. So further ado, what you want to do is just take it. Yeah, all the way over there. So feel free. Just take it all the way over it. And all your hard work that you've done, all the back and forward shit. Yeah, you get a bonus unlocked as well. How about that? How about that? Right, so now you can choose to have some fun by going and smash some barrels and find another key for you to take. Also, what you want to do is use P up and go over it. And once again, with the hook, L1, press X, and of course turn L3 clockwise. But make sure that you have the X ready to be doing its thing. So L3, L1, and press X and turn L3 clockwise. And it'll hook onto the door. Also haven't stood in the right place or something. Fucking hell, still fucking up. So, once you've done that, you'll get the hook onto the door and press that circle several times before you can rip it open. And this is where the fun bit begins. For all your hard work that you've done. Where you find this big dude.
Must be down here.
And slams the fucking door.
I'm coming too. You can't go on your own.
Yeah, Prince Caspian, can't go on your own. Or is there a little bit of a connection on the go there? Right, so now then you go down these steps. Right, you'll find some pressure plates here. And you're thinking, what the fuck do we do with them? Well, first of all, what you want to do is stand on this pressure plate, which will open up a gate. Where you can get some pieces, if you really want them. And also you'll find a weight over it. So press circle and pick that up and take it. Yeah, over to those pressure plates. Because once again, you haven't got 3 people with you. So once again, what you want to do is just press the circle and place it down, and then get the other character to walk into it. We'll find some more keys to collect up and stuff, if you really want them. So feel free to do that. Right, so now what you want to do now is use your bow of whoever you want to use. Just smack into that thing that's going to break the chandelier. And get this guy to say, hold on, what are you doing in here? Right, so now what you want to do, when he does that roar, just say, I want to go over here. Or you say, go this way, you lazy fat cunt. Right, so what you want to do with him, all you got to do is to get him over here. When he makes that sound, just move out of the way. And then, yeah, he's going to be trapped in. Oh, look, he's going to have his meat to eat to calm down. Serves him right. And also, that thing's going to go down. It's going to push the pressure plate. It's going to open the door for us to let us through. How about that? So, yeah, he has his dinner. And we'll finish off kicking the shit out of things. Right, also you'll find a chest here that's going to take 3 keys off you. So feel free to open it if you want. Right, so once you've done all that stuff, you can now go through this door, where you'll find some more of these roaring fat turds. And one's walked into it. And yeah, you're going to have to do the same thing with the other guy. As there's 2. Also what you can do is stand in it, waiting till he comes. Especially if he's not in the right place or on the right angle. Right, also what you want to do is try and get yourself in the right place, in the right position. Wait for him to roar at you, move out of the way. And eventually they'll get into where they should be. In their little chests to eat their dinner and everything else. Right, so now what you want to do, if you're wondering what the fuck do we do. Right, what you want to do is use your bow. And of course you'll find a lever. Here, so circle once, X several times. And then you'll find another chandelier with a lovely handle. So what you want to do, pick it up and go and take it all the way over to here. Circle once. Circle again. L3 clockwise. Where you find a gate that's going to be opened up. And it's going to be over here. Where you find another chest that's going to take 2 keys off you. So feel free to do that if you want. And you'll find a handle over it. And what you want to do is take it all the way over here. So once you're in the right place, press circle once. And then press circle again. And slap the X several times. And then, yeah, he's going to come towards you. And sit on that pressure plate. Now what you want to do is go over here and press circle once when you stand close to these chains. And press the circle several times so the other character can say, oh, have I got this, do this bit as well, have I? But also you find 7 keys to be spent on this chest. If you want a bonus unlocked. So feel free to do that. If you're quite happy with spending 7 keys. Right, so then what you want to do next? Yeah, go to the other lever. Which will be over here. Circle once, X 7 times. B4. This guy will go over there. And opens up this gate. Right. Next then. You've got some more fun to do. We find this guy with his dagger and his fucking mate with his dagger. Right, so now what you want to do is to get these two to ram into these fucking things. And what you got to do is get them to ram into each one of these 4 2 times. How the fuck did you miss that? So once you've done those 2, or whichever order you do it, make them ram into it. How the fuck did you miss that? You still fucking around with that? So like I say, you got to just make them ram into it. Each one of these 4, 2 times. How the fuck did you miss? Also what you can do is stand right behind it. Ow! How you not fucking rammed into it? Your turn. There's one. That's just this one down here. It's like they're pissed off. And once you've done that bit, he's going to be free.
Cornelius, are you hurt? 5 more minutes.
What are you doing here? I didn't help you escape just so you could break back in. You have to get out before Minas learns you're here.
He's going to run soon enough. You're giving him your cell.
Don't underestimate Minas as your father did.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Seems like he knows far too much, doesn't he? Right, so once you have done that, you will now have this guy. You'll have him now. Right, so once you've done that and got him free, what you want to do now is also go back and forwards certain places for you to get some more keys if you wish. And then what you want to do now is go up these stairs all the way over to here with your bow. Let's smash the chandelier and fucking kill them. How about that? You get to do some more killing at the same time. How about that? So now, you can now find yourself to pick up another 2 keys if you want them. And you can go over here.
Wait here. If those bells are rung, the whole castle will know we are here. We have to take those guards down quickly.
So you got to take them all down. Right, so what you want to do is run straight towards this bell. And just kick the shit out of them. So once you've done that bit, as you take those down, you will find yourself to take another chest open if you want it, with 3 keys taken if you want. So feel free to do that bit if you want it. Also, you'll find some more barrels to smack if you want them. So get your health to be changed into another colour if you want. Right, you'll find 2 chains over it. So circle once, X several times before you get a checkpoint, and a door to be opened up where you can find some steps. And once again, you'll find another bell. But there's going to be 2 of them with some tambourines. Let's go try and ring it. So what you want to do is deal with the tambourines that are going to reach the bells at the top. And just make sure you get the accuracy. It gets to the bell. Also, I could die in a minute. And there it is. So once you die, you get back to where you started from the checkpoint.
If those bells are rung, the whole castle will know we are here. We have to take those guards down quickly.
Right, also once you've opened the chest, you don't have to deal with those. So once again, once you've done the checkpoint, you don't have to deal with any of that crap. Right, also with the tambourines that are with the bells, we can do is either kick the shit out of these ones on the ground floor, or you can go for the ones at the top. Also with the tambourines on the bells, you want to be roughly a little bit further back so you can get a chance of hitting them. Right, so once you've done that bit, you'll find another chest over here, which will take 2 keys if you want to waste 2 keys. So feel free to do that if you want. So feel free to do that bit. Right, so now what you want to do next is go to this little thing here and get L3 involved and turn it clockwise for this thing to be pushed around and around and around. And once you do, you'll find one of these sod bags again. And you think, what the fuck do we do with that? Well, what you want to do, make him roar and make him run away and get him to come over here. Once again, when he roars, run away. They will smack into it. Once again, what you want to do is stand over it. Wait for him to roar. Move out the fucking way. Go to the door again. And yeah, get him to smash into it. And rip it off. So once again. Roar. Smack. Move back here. Make him to run. Go to the door. Wait for him to roar. Just like the Hulk. Make him angry. And he's going to break that. And now he's dead. And he's going to say, wah! Right, now you can go all the way up the stairs. Where you'll find these two.
Safe bloody bed.
Caspian, there's more!
Right, so now as Susan says, there are more. So what we want to do is go to one of these. Press circle once. Press X several times. For each one of these chains to be pushed over. And once again, what you want to do is wait for one of these things to come towards you. Right, once again, go to one of these things. Stand there and wait for one of those dudes for them to come towards one of these bells. And obviously one seems to say, hang on, have I got to go this direction? Come on. But also one of these things will have an axe. And the bell will just knock him off. So now once one of them's turned up, go to one of these chains, press circle once and slap it X several times to stop each one of those things from climbing up. So once again, once you've done that, just 3 times, and then you'll stop one of those things, and you just got to deal with these. How many they're up? I believe there's 5 of them. And so once you dealt with them,
We seem to be out of Tilmarines.
Oh, what a terrible shame. You three can go back down now. I still have a job to do.
and so as Adam says, you lot can go back down now. I've got a job to do. So you'll have the little guy as well. How about that? And here he is. Here he is. Right, so you wondered what is he there for? Well, you're about to find out in a minute.
Hold on. Still need to find a way past those guards.
And so once again, as Susan says, we have to find a way past those guards.
Tunnel might be very useful.
As that guy says, this hole might be very handy. And so that's what you need him for. Right, he's gone from one side of the door And find this guy, don't forget. He's going to throw a poison. Back and fall asleep. Just like I'm tired in a minute. And there is the level done. And so that is it for today. I will catch you next time. And I hope you've enjoyed it so far. And I shall catch you next time. Take care.